everyone, bringing you a Remnant 2 video. Let me know in the comments if you're having a blast with this game, because I know I am. So I want to talk to you guys today about the medic build and give you more of a class guide, the build itself, and more so this will be a guide for you guys to understand what the medic does. And I'm not saying this is the best class or the worst class or or the worst build or the best build. However, I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and see if it helps you guys in any way. So we'll go over the archetype first. I absolutely love the meta class because of the prime perk Regenerator. So at level 10, I believe this goes from 350 total health or 300 total health to 250 total health to allies. So once you restore up to 250 health, you gain a relic charge. And this is great because I just don't run out of relics when I'm playing co-op. The skills, Wellspring, Healing Shield, and Redemption. Wellspring, I'm not a fan of. It lasts for 15 seconds. I was able to get the meter, the radius from 3 to 4.5, and I'll show you how to do that. But you would have to go to a specific location, and I'm not a fan of that, especially when you're fighting bosses, moving around, trying not to get hit. Not a fan of Wellspring. I'm also not a fan of Redemption. The reason why is even though it has a fantastic radius, and it'll revive anybody that's down, it has a 3-minute cooldown for revived allies that was already revived with Redemption, so you can't use it again. So I'm not a fan of this. So I believe the best skill for the medic class is Healing Shield. By base, it has a 30-meter or 25 or 30-meter radius, and it'll shield allies for 100% of the max health for 10 seconds, and also regenerate max health. This pairs well with the Regenerator Prime perk because if they're low, you pop the shield, they'll regenerate health, and they'll have a shield, and it'll also proc Regenerator to get your spent relic charge back. Go over the perks here. Invigorated at level 10, 25% increase all damage and 5% crit chance. Benevolence, it helps the relic efficacy, meaning the amount of healing, by 15%, and also heals nearby allies for 30% of the total healing value. It's doubled when the less than 35%. This is going to work well with the relic I'm going to show you. Then we have Backbone. Increase the hits medic can take before losing gray health by 2. And Benefactor, which is really good, increases relic use speed by 20%. And relic use, once you use a relic, you'll gain -1 stagger. Now, I've been debating the second class, and there are 3 classes as a subclass I recommend. The first one is Challenger. The reason why is because it's the tank medic build, I guess, because you have Juggernaut, which will also give you stagger -1. So if you pop a relic and hit Juggernaut, you'll have -2 stagger. Then you'll go and pick up your allies. Not a fan of War Stomp because you're not really going to be using this a lot, and I haven't unlocked Rampage, but I don't foresee myself using Rampage either. Juggernaut's the best fit for this because I'll show you the melee weapon as well. Since it'll increase movement speed and melee speed, you'll see why, which you'll get a shield and all that. The trait, which I think is good, at least for the Challenger subclass, is the Strong Back trait. At level 10, you'll get reduces encumbrance by 10, and as the medic, you're going to need as much armor as possible because you don't want to get one-shotted. You want to be able to tank hits, especially on Nightmare difficulty, and also heal your allies. And as you can see, we don't want lightweight, we'll want around medium weight because the stamina cost penalty will be reduced by half with the Challenger subclass. So now we have close quarters. You'll increase damage to close enemies by within 10 meters. Intimidating presence after activating a Challenger skill. So if you're gonna go revive somebody, you pop Juggernaut. This will activate, and you'll take 10% less damage. Powerlifter stamina cost increase for each weight bracket is reduced by 50%. So, as you can see, this will be reduced by 12.5. So the stamina cost will be 12.5% instead of 25%. And then we have Face of Danger. Using a relic within 10 meters of an enemy grants 2 stacks of Bulwark. You're always going to be close to enemies, though, and be close to your allies as well. Now, the other 2 subclasses which I recommend will be the Handler. The reason why I like the Handler is, besides the name, Regenerator Shepherd, is the support dog. So, by nature, by having your dog out, you're going to have... it's going to heal allies within a 3.5 meter radius. I believe this was maybe 3 or 2, but I increased the radius size, so 3.5 meter radius. When you hold it, it'll grant 2% of max health per second and 25% increase movement speed to all allies within 20 meters. Lasts 25.5 seconds. So, more healing. And this is really good. So this is why I think this is the... Again, I'm switching between the 2, which one I like more. I recommend this one as well. With the perks, because you're more of a support build, having the dog grants a lot of passive skills, like so you'll gain 18% range damage and critical chance within 25 meters of the player while your companion is there. Spirit of the Wolf, increased movement speed, and all allies within 10 meters of me will gain also the movement speed. So that's good. Handler and companion gain 15% revive speed. So this is good if you're going to use the Dragonheart to revive people. So you want revive speed as well. And then you have Best Friend. Using Relic fully restores the companion's health. So this one, I'm going to already heal him to full capacity because of all my stuff, all my equipment, but this is also good. So, and the kinship trait reduces friendly fire damage. Maxed out is about like 90%, I think, something like that. So this is also really good. So I recommend the Challenger or the Handler. I'm switching between the 2. I like both. Now, the third subclass, which I recommend, is, for some reason, the Alchemist. And with the Alchemist, it's very interesting. At level 10, I know it's level 4, but at level 10, you'll gain 25% increase to all damage. This is really good because you'll have 25% for the Alchemist and 25% with the Medic, so you'll have grand total of 50% extra damage. You'll be more like a combat medic. Curative effects apply to all allies within 15 meters. This will pair very good with our amulet, which I'll show you. Go to lead. I don't really care about this. 50% chance to get ammo if you pick up scrap. And then Experimentalist. Using a relic applies a random buff to the Alchemist for 30 seconds. Cannot be overridden. So I really like this class as well. And at level 10, I believe, we get Elixir of Life. So for more revives, what you do is you just throw this elixir, or you throw the vial at the person that's down, and they'll get auto revive. So this is just another way to revive somebody. So out of the 3 classes, Challenger, Alchemist, or Handler, playstyle and preference at this point, I think all 3 are very, very viable. However, when you switch out of the Challenger class, depending on the armor you wear, you're going to be at heavyweight. So keep that in mind as well. Now, let's go over the equipment. Now, I'm rocking the Fey armor set, armor value 107. So I'll first go over the weapon. So I chose the Wrangler. This is probably one of the best guns in the game, I believe, because how fast you can get healing shot back. And I also paired it with battery because guess what? As I'm fighting the boss as well, I got to do some damage. So if I hit a weak point after 5 stacks, it'll be 50% more weak spot damage. And let me show you how fast I get this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one whole clip, I get a healing shot. So it's pretty fast. I'm using the red doe staff. I really don't melee much, but when I do, I have shield breaker on it. So shield breaker melee attacks will grant me a shield, 2% on my max health, max 20% last 10 seconds. And on top of that, as I'm meleeing, I'm going to charge up my staff. So as you can see here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it's glowing. This will stay active until you activate it. So I could be doing this, and it'll still be active. Now, when you hold it, it'll release a spirit animal. That spirit animal, or the spirit doe, will heal nearby allies, which is also good. And my favorite weapon in the game right now is the Ruined Pistol. So with the Ruined Pistol, I put it has Soul Brain on it. So when you're fighting bosses or fighting mobs, some bosses have mobs. Whenever you need health, all you do is pop the skill and it puts a mark on them. If you kill them within the 10 seconds, it'll leave a health orb, and it'll track whoever gets close to it. So it'll leave a bunch of health orbs. So it'll look like this. So you'll kill them, and it'll release a health orb, and then anybody who's low on health could go to it and grab it. And I put Bandit on it because 30% chance to spend ammo. Because with the medic, you just want to always have ammo. So Bandit's probably the best mod or mutator for this weapon. So I can just shoot on for a while. As you can see, the ammo just not being spent that much. So I like that a lot. All right. Cleansing Stone reduces duration for elemental status effect against the wearer. Relic cleanses the wearer of any elemental status effect, and also grants 15% of the wearer's max health to all allies within a 10.5 meter radius once I'm cleansed. So I'm having I don't know if this is bugged or not, but the Cleansing Stone, when it says elemental status effect, that's fire, corrosive, shock, I guess hijacked, or whatever, the corrupted or something like that. So those are elemental status effects. But for some reason, if I get root rotted or cursed, for some reason it's not cleansing it. I don't know why. I use my dragon heart. It's not being cleansed. So I'm thinking being rotted or cursed, those are not considered elemental status effect, but debuffed status effects. So any elemental status effect, I think it's any damage over time status effect, like corrosive, like shock, like burning. The rings, Ring of Grace. So taking enemy damage causes 10% of max health to regenerate over 10 seconds. This is really good because it pairs well with Regenerator, so it'll proc it. So as you're taking damage and healing, self-healing, the points or the health will go towards the Regenerator perk as well. Dense Silicon Ring, so gain 200% of health regenerated as mod power. This goes well with getting back your healing shot as well. As you regenerate health, you're gaining mod power. This goes for both your Soul Brand for on the Rune Pistol and your rifle. Burden of the Divine. All damage dealt by the wearer is reduced by 10%, but that's okay. But 50% of self-healing applies to all allies. And last but not least, Fey Shaman Ring. So increase health regeneration by 0.25 and relic use speed by 25%. This works well. So 25% relic use speed. Then you have Benefactor, which is another 20% use speed. So right now we're at 40%. And now we go to our trait. And we'll have Glutton. 30% consumable use speed and relic use speed. So that's a total of 75% relic use speed. Before I go on to the traits, last but not least, I switch between the Resonating Heart and the Dragon Heart. They're both good. All it is preference. I really like Resonating Heart because as it regenerates 57.5% of max health over 5 seconds, once the heal ends and they're already healed, any overheal is doubled for the next 20 seconds. So if they're healed, it'll proc this doubled healing proc for the next 20 seconds. So if they get hit again, it's even faster. Or you can use the Dragon Heart, which it heals 80.5 health over 0.5 seconds. So originally, I think it's 70. The reason why the efficacy is more is because of this skill right here. Increases relic efficacy by 15%. So 15% of 50 is 7.5. That's why this is 57.5, and then 50% of 70 is 80.5. So that's why this is like that. And now for the traits. So you have a total of 60 traits you can spend. So I'll go one by one. At level 10 of Challenger, this will be minus 10 encumbrance. Here we go. Triage, one of the best perks in the game for healing. Increases healing by 50%. Increases max health. I have Vigor, increase max health by 30. I skipped Endurance, don't really need it. Increase mob power generation by 20%. Expertise, increase skill cooldown by 20%, which will help with the healing shield. Increase AoE size by 50%. This helps with healing shield. And any consumable you may use, even with the Alchemist archetype. So even with healing shield, you'll have a bigger radius in case they're a little further out. You'll be able to hit them as well. I also have Bark Skin. You want to survive, 10% damage reduction. Glutton, 30% consumable use speed. And last but not least, the last 5 points, Shade Skin, 10% elemental damage reduction. So that is my build, guys. I survive. I heal my allies. I get a lot of relics. It's pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any tips for me that I could change, let me know. Have a good day, guys.